You use this company's products every single day. But chances are, you never type its name into a search bar. If you play Fortnite, you are paying them. If you play League of Legends, you are paying them. If you listen to music on Spotify, or message friends on Snapchat, or invest in Tesla, you are connected to their ecosystem. In the West, this company hides behind minority stakes. Quiet, passive, almost invisible. But inside China, it is not just a business. It is how people communicate, how they send money, how they read the news, how they run businesses, how they organize their lives. This company is Tencent. And the real question isn't whether Tencent is powerful. The real question is something else. Whether any society should ever allow one digital platform to become this essential.
Leave your opinion in the comments and share your vision.
Tencent was founded in 1998 in Shenzhen. At the time, Shenzhen was transforming faster than almost any city on Earth, while Silicon Valley was building companies around bold personalities. Tencent was being built by a man who avoided attention, Ma Huateng, known as Pony Ma. He was shy, analytical, deeply technical. He didn't believe in charisma. He believed in systems. Together with 4 classmates, he raised about 500,000 yuan, roughly $60,000 US. That money launched a small software company. Their first product was not innovative. It was copied. Pony Ma discovered ICQ, an instant messaging service that was exploding globally. But ICQ didn't work well in Chinese, so Tencent cloned it. They called it OICQ, and at first, almost nobody used it. What Pony Ma didn't know was that this nearly abandoned chat room would one day evolve into the most powerful digital infrastructure in modern society. Tencent faced an early crisis. No users meant no future. No activity meant no network effect. So Pony Ma did something desperate. He stayed online, late at night. He created fake accounts. He pretended to be different people. Sometimes, he even pretended to be a woman, just to keep conversations alive. Those artificial conversations created real momentum. Users stayed longer. They invited friends. Within months, OICQ reached 1 million users. But growth exposed 2 massive threats. First, money. Tencent had users, but no revenue. Server costs were rising fast. Second, the law. AOL, the American company that owned ICQ, sued Tencent. Tencent lost. They were forced to give up their domain names. OICQ became simply QQ. The mascot became a penguin. It looked harmless. It wasn't. By 2001, the dot-com bubble collapsed. Tech companies around the world disappeared overnight. Tencent was bleeding cash. Pony Ma tried to sell the entire company for $100,000. No one wanted it. Tencent was weeks away from death. Then, salvation arrived from an unexpected place. South Africa, a media company called Naspers, invested $32 million. In exchange, they received 46.5% of Tencent. That investment is now worth hundreds of billions of dollars. It may be the greatest venture capital trade in history. With capital secured, Tencent revealed its true strategy. Observe, adapt, scale. Faster than anyone else, Tencent didn't just copy products. They copied behavior. When online games succeeded, Tencent licensed them. When licensing failed, Tencent cloned them. When digital identity mattered, Tencent monetized avatars. When social interaction accelerated, Tencent optimized distribution. By 2004, Tencent went public. By 2006, annual revenue passed $500 million. By 2010, revenue exceeded $3 billion. But dominance created enemies. Tencent gained a reputation as the most feared company in China's tech ecosystem. Founders accused Tencent of watching, waiting, and crushing them with scale. That resentment exploded In 2010, the breaking point was the 3Q war. Qihu 360 accused Tencent of spying on users. Tencent responded with an ultimatum. Users had to choose QQ or Qihu. They could not have both. Over 600 million users were forced to decide. Regulators stepped in. Public opinion turned hostile. Tencent survived, but Pony Ma learned a critical lesson. Power attracts attention, and attention invites danger. Then came an even bigger threat: mobile internet. QQ is a desktop empire. Smartphones were rewriting everything. Pony Ma knew that if Tencent didn't reinvent itself, someone else would. Instead of protecting QQ, he encouraged internal conflict. Multiple teams were ordered to build the future. One small team, led by Alan Zhao, built something different. WeChat, when it launched in 2011, it wasn't just messaging. It was voice first, in a language where typing is complex. Voice notes felt natural. WeChat spread faster than any app in Chinese history. And then, something unprecedented happened. WeChat began to destroy QQ. Tencent's own product was killing its main business. Most CEOs would have stopped it. Pony Ma didn't. WeChat evolved into something no Western app has fully replicated. Messaging became social feeds. Social feeds became media platforms. Media platforms became payment systems. Then came the breakthrough: WeChat Pay. In 2014, Tencent digitized the red envelope tradition. In just 24 hours, over 16 million red packets were exchanged. Hundreds of millions of users linked bank accounts. WeChat Pay didn't sit on top of banks. It replaced daily cash. Apple Pay is a tool. WeChat Pay is infrastructure. In China, if a store doesn't accept WeChat Pay, it might as well not exist. WeChat's power comes from simplicity. One app, one interface, minimal friction. Payments take seconds. Transfers feel invisible. Reliability created trust. Trust created habit. Tencent understood something fundamental. Finance and social behavior should never be separate. They should merge. By 2017, Tencent's revenue passed $35 billion. Gaming became its largest segment. Tencent owns Fortnite. Tencent owns League of Legends. Tencent owns Supercell. Tencent became the largest gaming company on Earth. By 2020, revenue exceeded $70 billion. Then regulators intervened. Gaming time was restricted. Music monopolies were dismantled. Tencent lost tens of billions in market value. Pony Ma did not fight the state. He complied. Tencent adapted. Today, Tencent's vision is clear. Social networks are not content platforms. They are identity systems. Finance is not banking. It is behavioral infrastructure. Gaming is not entertainment. It is engagement training. WeChat is not an app. It is an operating system for life, which leads to the final question. Tencent doesn't sell a single physical product, yet it owns pieces of almost everything digital. So what is Tencent? A company or a preview of the future of digital society? And if one app becomes this essential, should any private entity ever be allowed to control it? If you want to understand the invisible forces shaping global power, subscribe, because the most important companies are often the ones you never see.